Somebody's squeaking. Let's take a walk, you and I. Is that any better? Is that 100 times worse? That's 115 times worse. That's a little bit better. What's going on, YouTube family? Today we're back with another project, but first, before all that, I want to apologize. It's been a couple weeks since I've been up here. We haven't finalized, but we bought a house, pretty much sight unseen. Weren't able to physically view the property due to the pandemic that's going on right now. Yeah, we also had a family tragedy, so that's been taking up a good bit of my time as well. So I want to apologize for not being around, but I'm here now. Got some crap on my phone. Anyways, I'm gonna have to play with the brightness level for this video anyways, so we're just gonna call that good. All right, so had some stuff going on, had some personal stuff. Trying to close on this house, a sight unseen house at the time. We haven't been able to view it at this moment. We viewed it yesterday, but it's pretty much finalized at this point in time. So we'll have a lot more updates. There's a ton of work to be done there. So over the next couple weeks, you're going to see me doing all of the projects that I have to do now. Everything's going to get done pretty much right now, in the next month or two. So that way, when we move, all I have to worry about once I'm moved is the house and my truck. My truck is going to be a big project because that's going to be my off-road kind of bug out type vehicle, but we'll get more into that later. So for today, I have a table leg. So I was going to make my own table legs. I was going to do some half lap joints and get my own table legs done, but I didn't I didn't do it quick enough for the missus. So she said, you know, basically, we got to get it done now. She wants them done. So what I got is a factory table leg from Home Depot, I believe. Also have some wood stain. And then for the tabletops themselves, since we're both a fan of the rustic look, I got spool, a wire spool, cut it in half, and now I have two end tables. It looks really rough. It's got, you know, gaps and chips and stuff like that because it's particle board, but that's kind of the charm. So I'm gonna sand this, throw the legs on. This will be a fairly short video, pretty short project, fingers crossed, knock on wood. So gonna go ahead and remove the last of these screws. So I'm gonna cut video, remove the screws, install the legs, and then stain them one at a time. So, all right. And welcome back. All right, it's a little bit later. I went out ahead and installed the table legs. I think that they came out really well. See if I can flip it over without knocking the camera over. So it's these 4 screws, and then they are, I tightened it. Anyways, they're threaded into that. I can't do it with only one hand. But here, let me see if I can break it on loose. There we go. And then there's a nut in here, and then you just thread it on in like so, and then they're going to be flat against the wall, Bring you down, bring you down. Sorry, the backyard's still a mess. I need to clean that up. But, so they're going to sit against the wall like this one. That one's backwards. But, so, now, again, this is going to be a pretty short video, so I want to talk with y'all about something at the end of it. Just something that's been on my heart. But, now, basically, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do a magic trick, snap our fingers, and, these will be done. And ready? Wait for it. See them. And magic. Boom. And we're back at a completely later date. Hopefully this comes out okay. Hopefully you can see this okay. But this is the end product that we're looking at. So we're going to have to splice some videos together. But this is the end product. We lost a little bit of footage there. No big deal. But that's the end product. Now we're going to go back to what the other looks like, and then we'll splice them together. Right, we are upstairs now. Have to go back a little bit and explain back up a little bit because that footage got corrupted. Basically, what I was talking about during that corrupted footage was I was talking to the men of my audience about being masculine and being able to be flexible. I think one of the hardest parts about being a man and being macho, the hardest part is admitting that you don't know something, being humble enough to admit that you don't know something. What I was talking about was try new things, right? Try things you don't know anything about. Me, I don't know anything about stain. This is the first time I've ever done stain. Wear some gloves, and what I learned was don't be afraid to try something. Just because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean you can't try it. And then I'm going to go in, cut here, and then segue into what I was talking about before. Okay, we're going to just splice these videos back together, but it definitely just stopped recording and pulled up a different app altogether. But that's the beautiful thing with living in the society that we live in now, with the ability of YouTube and online forums and pretty much DIY guys like myself. You don't really have to know a whole lot of stuff. Just go do it. And that's the beautiful thing about these. I got this for free because I work as an electrician. We put all the wire in the building. I said, hey, is anybody going to want that? They said, no, we're going to throw it away. I said, hold on, I'm going to take it. So I put it in the back of my Honda. That was an interesting trip. It didn't really fit. So put it in the back of my car, and off we went. Hold on, let me zip up. It's getting a little chilly out here. But that's kind of the thing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but just go and try it. Try new things, and I think you'll find that you like them. You know, I think you'll find that you're, as a man, and like I said, I'm speaking to the men of my audience. As a man, I feel you'll find that you're good at a lot of stuff with your hands. I've found with a lot of the bigger projects that I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I rebuilt, or not rebuilt, but I rewired my Jeep because it caught on fire because I made a mistake. So I rewired all of the fuel injectors and the fuel rail because that's what caught on fire. It was a fuel rail on the exhaust caught on fire. So I didn't know what I was doing. I took a shot at it, and it worked out fairly well. Now, there's a few other things I have to fix in order to get it perfect. It needs a new fuel pressure regulator and a couple sensors because Chrysler, I think. Yeah, it was a Daimler Chrysler. The Daimler Chrysler Jeeps are no bueno. I wouldn't recommend getting an 85 to... I think it was 85 to like 96, 97. I don't actually know, but I think it's somewhere in that. And then after like early 2000s, late 90s was when Mopar took over, as far as I can recall. But basically, get one of the older Jeeps, one of the 70s era Jeeps when they were Kaiser. That's just my opinion, but I didn't know what I was doing. I looked it up and I just did it. And it's such a feeling of accomplishment that you can do that by yourself. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. It's kind of a short video. Not really a huge project this week, but just some odds and ends being buttoned up. So if you like it, I appreciate it. If you stick around this long, leave me a comment. If you have constructive criticism, leave me a comment. Yeah, if you know ways of me to improve, leave a comment. Like I said, if you have any questions, I'm going to be posting this on the Reddit. I will link my Reddit in the description, so that way you can, because that's usually where I'm most available. So if you hit me up on the Reddit, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I'm going to be posting this on my Reddit and probably on the one of the DIY Reddit forums, and I'll link that post down below. Sorry, I got indigestion or something. But that's it. That was all for today. Thanks for sticking around. God bless. Go do something. Go do something uncomfortable. I guarantee you, as long as you stick with it and, push it out to the end, even though it's going to be uncomfortable and new, go do it, and you'll be so much better for having done it and pushing through that uncomfortableness. All right, neighborhood kids. Soon, we'll be moving into a house that you won't have as much of that, and I might actually have a garage workshop area, so I'm not freezing outside. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Go do something you're not good at.